Welcome to Cop or Not, the series where we review the newest VR games and tell you our honest opinions on them. Today's episode is ASGARD'S Wrath 2.
ASGARD'S Wrath 2 has finally arrived. Acquired by Meta in 2020, Sanzaru Game is the developer of this hugely hyped anticipated God-scale sequel. Described accurately as Meta's most ambitious game to date, ASGARD'S Wrath 2 features massive worlds beyond the scope of any other game on the MetaQuest platform. Defined as an action RPG, a lot of elements from modern action RPGs are present, from the crafting side to an extensive exploration of gear and weapon upgrades which are essential as enemies grow stronger throughout the game, totaling in at over 60 hours for the narrative campaign and 120 plus hours for completion, split across 7 long sagas. ASGARD'S Wrath 2 cannot be faulted by the massive content in the game.
Combat is where this game really comes into its own. Flowing yet frantic combat is well polished, with every blow of a sword or axe adding to the immersion of the game. Movement accompanies the frantic nature of combat well, with free-flowing dashing movements allowing the player to pinpoint and escape to each enemy's flurry of attacks. The combat is kept afresh with a multitude of differing enemies and weaponry, allowing for it to be a unique experience depending on which bunch of enemies you encounter.
Visually, I find the graphics in ASGARD'S Wrath fine. The Egyptian and Norse settings are quite remarkable. The game having a strong emphasis on attention to details and the glorious environmental design. There are some instances on the Quest 2 where there are signs of poor textures and animation. It is highly impressive how this game has fitted on a mobile chipset, although obviously the resolution would have been further upscaled had it had been on PSVR 2. Playing on the Quest 2, we face no issues besides some frame rate drop and the odd bug like this bouncing camel. And although not fully Quest 3 optimised, reviews are stating it is running smoothly on there by the odd few crashing reports.
If you're enjoying this review and want us to make more of this series, click that like and subscribe button and comment what game you want us to review next.
Supported by the accomplished voice actors, the dialogue is sweet with crisp audio.
Still looking for a way out, puny god? Not on Thor's watch. It's not like the door's open anyway.
Character details are pure art, providing uniqueness. You want to just take in some designs even when that design is a giant trying to massacre you. For the puzzle aspect in the game, we are big fans of the God and Human switch, where you take a bird's eye view of the environment to unlock the path forward. Despite there maybe being too many of them, if you prefer the constant action, we found it to be quite refreshing change to just generic puzzles. The skill tree available to each character is made important by the challenging nature of the game. The upgrades gathered from skill points earned become advantageous as the game gets progressively harder as enemies get stronger. The boss fights are intense. You feel minuscule in the battles against some of the beasts you are needing to face. The gameplay will do enough to cater to different archetypes of players, ranging from the barbarians, explorers, collectible achievers, but at times in some areas I found myself rushing just to move through the game quicker. For Quest 2 users like ourselves, it's a heavy price tag set for a VR title of £44.99, though all Quest 3 users can take advantage of this game for free with purchase of the headset.
All in all, this game is an immersive VR experience which merges story and combat expertly. Where flaws do exist in the game and some sections can drag, it doesn't take away from the sheer fact that this 90+ hour game can run on the Quest systems. If large scale RPGs aren't your style of game, we'd say it's a not due to the £40 plus price tag. However, if you're an avid VR enthusiast and looking for an immersive, full-fledged virtual reality story, or someone who's into RPGs or general Greek mythology, we'd have to put this game as a certified cop. Thanks for watching.